Hey guys, it's Taurus Wrangler here, and today I will talk about my experiences in 2011, which there are a few positive ones, because this was a totally fucked up year for me on a personal level. The main reason is because, as some of you already know, I did not make it to school at all this year. I have been struggling in this remedial math class for the past 4 years while I was at Daly College. I became so fed up with them that I eventually decided it was time for me to leave. When I transferred to Harold Washington College in 2010, I was finally cut a break with that damn class. I finally passed it, but then came a low blow which I never saw coming. Daly decided that they were going to slam me with a $500+ financial hold, all because I was stuck in that class for so goddamn long. Therefore, I was forced to sit out a whole fucking semester. And it took me so long to get rid of that hold, 8 months to be exact, that by the time I got my dad to pay it off for me, all 7 positions for Math 118, which is the class I'm supposed to be taking, were all filled to capacity, and once again I was fucked. At one point my mother told me that I should have checked my account for that hold. No. That was not going to solve my problem. Checking a fucking account was not going to stop that hold from coming. And later on, she didn't seem to understand why that had happened in the first place. She started saying some shit about a book voucher and another whole heap of bullshit. No. That is outside shit which had nothing to do with that fucking situation whatsoever. But nevertheless, that bullshit financial hold is gone now. All that is behind me now. Now, during this whole time that I was MIA from school, I tried to get a job from several places. I tried a janitorial position at some nursing home, and I tried McDonald's during their national hiring day back in April, and all throughout the summer I tried finding a summer job. But at one point my mother started getting on my damn nerves by asking me, "When are you gonna find a job?" I became a real smart aleck in order to get her off my ass about that shit, because I was really getting sick of her asking me about that. And since I couldn't find any jobs anywhere, I just said fuck it and just focus on getting back in school for the time being, because I didn't know why anyone wasn't calling me in or anything. So I just quit wasting my time with that shit. Another reason this year was so shitty for me was the fact I attended not 1, not 2, but 5 funerals. I have never in my whole life had to go to so many funerals. Ever. The 5 people who died were two of them lived at the end of my block, my across the street neighbor's cousin, my 92-year-old great-grandmother on my dad's side of the family, and my step-grandmother. And these all occurred between January and July. And for the two people that lived at the end of my block, there's this guy who lives over there. One of these 2 deceased was his wife, and the other was the lady who lived next to him. And and my mother wanted me to create flyers for those funerals, and this guy is telling me, no, he told me that they looked so beautiful, you know, and I did a great job with them. He loved the flyers so much. But yeah, in the early morning hours of September the 1st, my Aunt Suzanne was rushed to the hospital after she developed an allergic reaction and broke out in hives. I spoke to her live-in friend Bridget in the waiting room, and I feared I would have to plan a 6th funeral. But Bridget assured me it wasn't about to go to that extreme, which I hoped it wouldn't. When I went in to see Suzanne, she was holding a bucket where she vomited her own blood into it, and it was just so nasty just looking at it. Ugh. Now that the meal you were just eating has probably left your mouth from hearing that, let's turn to local and world events. First off, here in Chicago, in February, a huge blizzard devoured much of the downtown area. Fortunately for me, I was not affected by it, being in the damn house all day. However, that pales in comparison to what happened in Japan on March 11th, when a massive earthquake and tsunami struck and killed thousands of people. There was so much chaos it was ridiculous, and I feel so bad for all of them people. And all of them poor people. Oof. Hell, I even donated to them a couple of times on eBay. But again, back here in Chicago, the beaches were pretty dangerous. Because there's this girl I talk to on Facebook almost every day, and she told me that at one beach she went to, she was held at gunpoint and forced to give up her car. And I felt really bad for her, but it could have been a whole lot worse, because that assailant could have been so ruthless and heinous as to have taken her life. Continuing on here, there were more negative things which I came across, this time on the internet. First of all, I received my first ever copyright strike on February 2nd when I had uploaded a Philip Morris commercial, although at the time I had no idea that corporation was against their stuff being on YouTube. But regardless, all I have to say is, fuck you, Philip Morris. Over the course of the spring on Facebook, I lost contact with 2 female friends from grammar school in which both I made attempts to catch up with. One apparently had a really nasty boyfriend, the other had just a nasty attitude problem, and the latter I will harp on in an upcoming rant. But when I tried to ask others if they could unblock them for me, I was unsuccessful, and they either both unfriended me, closed their account, or blocked me. I don't know what exactly they did, but either way it ain't good. On June 28th, Sony started having their Wheel of Fortune Jeopardy videos removed for, I guess, corporate bullshit copyright and greed reasons. This is especially compliant with 2 users named Downs8530, aka Game Lover 1949, and KingSkip98. As some of you may know, I did a video in response to that unfortunate occurrence, because according to Yarnell Nicholas, aka Video Surfer Classic, he was like, man, I thought Sony was the good guys here. I thought they were on our side, but apparently not. No, they're on the bullshit side. So, fuck you, Sony. Also, let's not forget the S978 bill, aka the Internet Blacklist bill, or Internet Censorship bill, or some crazy shit amongst those grounds. On July the 4th, everyone was talking about it, and they were all fearing that it would shut down the internet and criminalized uploading videos, being on Facebook, and all that crazy shit. Of course, I was not supporting the bill, and I voted against it. I mean, seriously, what the fuck was Congress thinking? Taking away our rights like that? Man, fuck you, Congress! But on that same day, however, that night, at least my Independence Day, or Flag Day, wherever you wish to call it, was pretty good, as I went to the park with my neighbors and finally got to shoot off some fireworks for the first time in years. Now, however, there was some positive news. The capture and killing of dictators Osama bin Laden and Muammar Gaddafi. Yet, after Osama's capture, some people are gonna say some stupid ass shit like, we're not safe and justice wasn't served. Know what? You people, you just need to shut the fuck up. Damn! You taking shit way too seriously. Just shut your ass up. Shit. Ugh. Now, additional positive or neutral things on a personal level I did was 1. Serve on a jury, and 2. Volunteer to build a playground for a school nearby my house. Yep, for the first time ever, I was called down to Markham, Illinois on May 16th to serve on a jury. though I never made it past the waiting room. For what reason, I don't know. As for the playground thing, what I did was help others organize the pieces, and on the second and final day, I volunteered to help paint the mural inside the school since I knew that was easiest for me. Nearly 3 months later, on November 26th, I joined my 8th grade class reunion at a bowling alley in downtown Chicago called Tin Pin, where only about a dozen or so people showed up out of a possible 47. So that means only about a quarter of the people who were invited showed up for that reunion. But nonetheless, I still had a great time catching up with everyone there, my former classmates and stuff, and even my 8th grade teacher. And we had a real good time, talking about stuff. And and that'll be it for now. I'll be back with part 2. So I'll be back, guys.